the big Knoxville Ball. Cowboy movies. That guy that talked to a chair.
No, it was the old guy.
The old guy. We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock, and we're just coming to the realization that we all have collective dementia, basically.
Well, like me and Sheila, mostly.
Well, I mean,
I know Elroy over here is not exactly winning.
Keep in mind, 2 weeks ago, I said the Jetsons when Sheila asked the question, "What's that horrible family that has the rapist son?" I said the Jetsons.
Yes,
just keep that in mind.
Elroy?
What did Elroy do?
So yes, I think that's it's contagious.
It is. We can't hide it. But you were mentioning Marvel, DJ Pork. I saw Multiverse of Madness.
I don't care.
Over the weekend.
I'm not gonna lie.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. To be honest with you, there's not a whole lot. It's a Marvel movie. Like, basically, at this point, it's Marvel. It was exciting. It was fun. It is Marvel. It's a Marvel movie. That's basically all you can say. There are some. I'm not going to spoil anything. But pardon me. There are some.
Well, excuse me.
He couldn't get through it without almost vomiting on himself. So this is going to be a great movie.
Well, there are some gruesome death scenes in it too. It's surprising that it got a PG-13 rating. I
wouldn't expect that from a Doctor Strange.
Well, the director.
I do, because the cinema's getting dark. The universe is.
They are, and this movie was directed by Sam Raimi. Who, if you know Sam Raimi, he directed the Evil Dead movies.
Okay, so lots of gory practical props.
Not gory, just a lot of brutal deaths.
Well, 'cause I mean, I don't know how well you all follow the Marvel universe.
I don't follow the comics. I just go by what the movies show.
Okay, well, the movies or whatever. But I was talking. It's so weird. I was talking to my son about this. I feel that the Marvel universe is not as fun for me anymore because they have taken in their second phase, it has taken a super dark turn, and what gives that away is the latest Spider-Man movie,
which I love. Did you not enjoy that?
No.
Why not?
No.
It was great.
I haven't seen it, but I know the basic.
The spoilers.
They did that all the time though in the Spider-Man comics, where he goes into alternate.
Alternate
versions of himself.
I was totally down with that.
Spoilers ahead. Is it because
they broke canon?
Oh, they broke canon.
Yeah.
From the comics, or from the movie?
From the entire understanding of Spider-Man.
Well,
what?
How so?
Okay, so who tells him with great power comes great responsibility?
Uncle Ben.
When he dies, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How did it happen in the movie?
They had Aunt
May said it,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something.
Okay. That was the dark shadow that foretells what's happening in the second phase. Because
they just switched it because the fact, again, spoilers ahead, that all the other Spider-Man, showed up, and their Uncle Ben's told them that. He didn't have an Uncle Ben.
He did, just Uncle Ben died sooner.
Okay.
He died off camera.
Yeah.
But he's not in this film.
Yeah, so
Aunt May said it to him.
But Aunt May's supposed to be there as one of his guiding beacons.
But she's dead, spoilers.
Yeah. So
she died in the movie.
It changed it. I did not like it.
Well, I mean, that's like saying, Han Solo died, spoilers, in Force Awakens.
But that wasn't in the canon.
So?
You literally changed his...
They're comic book movies. Who cares?
That's the thing.
I'm with Sheila. I do care, but
that's the thing.
I like the change. I like to change it up
because it literally it foretells the darkness that's going to be in the second phase. Because if you look at the first phase, there was a mixture of action, darkness, and humor. But now they're going more to where it's action, darkness. Very small kind
where
of.
He has no parental figures around him anymore.
He has no beacon. He has no.
He's got MJ, right?
No.
No,
he doesn't.
Well, spoilers again.
Spoilers now.
Again, spoilers. What happens is, of course, the multiverse opens up, and that's how all the other Peter Parkers come out of the universe, and he has to close it up, and Doctor Strange has to basically clean up the mess and close it back up. But the only way they can really do that is if they wipe
everybody's memory of
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Wipe the slate clean. So everybody had to forget who Spider-Man was in order for everything to go back to normal.
And everyone's life's happier without Peter Parker.
And everybody's life was happier without him. And that's what was sad. And MJ was one of them. His best friend, Ned, was one of them. Aunt May was already dead at this point, so it didn't matter. But like Jon Favreau's character, Happy, forgot him. Like everybody forgot him, and he was just like it was like he was erased from the world.
So the thing.
But what was weird is that Doctor Strange mentions having this weird run-in with Spider-Man in this new movie, so he didn't forget.
Well, he didn't forget necessarily that Spider-Man still existed in everyone's minds. It was the connection of him being Peter Parker.
It was the connection being Peter Parker, but
Peter Parker was forgotten, not Spider-Man.
Oh wait, you're right. That's my bad. You're right. So, but Peter Parker is on his own now.
Yeah. So like my thing is what I'm saying is, before that, there were levels of the movies, like different degrees of seriousness, blah blah. And Spider-Man, being that it was teenagers and that type of thing, which they did play very well, being teenagers that time, it had a more lighthearted feel, and they destroyed that in the second phase for me, and put that into that whole dark, brooding, like alcoholic problems of like Iron Man. And so to me, I'm not surprised that they've gone like, on a murder spree in Doctor Strange, because that was probably one of the more quote unquote serious of the Marvel movies.
Sure.
Isn't Blade gonna be in this next one? That's a super dark. That's very dark for a comic book movie.
I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna come in.
I think there's a Blade movie.
I think if they're gonna pull anybody in, one, they need to start bringing in the X-Men somehow, and two, Deadpool. Like, I think Deadpool would probably save the franchise for me if they drag him in.
Do you want me to spoil some things?
No.